Welcome to Kiki. So today we are here for a tech overhaul. So I'm just here to show you guys some tech which I've bought in the last couple of years. So it could be something very useful for you, it could be something really not useful for you. So I just want to let you know guys, when you choose your tech for your life, let's think wisely. So it has to be something which is some kind of an investment which is going to help you gain something out of it. So with that in mind, let's start. Okay, so this was one of my first purchase. So this is a Mi Bluetooth device. So I'm not sure how much of music listener you are, but this was something which was sold for $7.99 from Amazon. So if you're a music lover and if you are somebody who streams music over Bluetooth, yes, this is a really nice thing to you. They've done a good job. So the next thing on my list is this Canon point and shoot camera. So this was bought from Amazon for $14,000, I believe. So as you know, I had a DSLR with me some time back. What happens is Kerala is a very humid place and the lens gets the moisture inside and the fungal formation starts. And just to clean up that, it will cost you $4,000. So if you are somebody who is amateur and who likes to do something on photography, I think this point and shoot camera should do justice for you. And more than that, nowadays everyone has a phone which takes even 4K videos. So I think you should think really what is the requirement. So if you're somebody who's trying to learn something about photography, yes, a basic DLR should do. And if it's just for something like you just want to cover somebody's birthday, your photo shoots, I think a point and shoot will do. Okay, so next device on the list is this PBox India. So what this really is like, this is an extender which can connect to your smartphone and you can cast to your display to it. So basically I have a Samsung S10e which has the Samsung DeX functionality, and this device literally lets you connect your Samsung device to your system and use your phone like a PC. So if you have a Samsung device which is DeX supported, yes, this is good for you. Otherwise, do not buy this. Thank you. Okay, so next thing on my list is this headphone. So this one is from Sony, which is really good. So I think I bought it for around 2 years back, and this is my daily driver. This is there on my calls every day. So if you're somebody who sits at home, mostly working from home, who wants to have a headset which is over the ear, not in ear, and has decent bass quality, decent decent sound quality, and which has an inbuilt mic, there's something for you. I'm not sure whether it is available now. I bought it for $8.99 and I still use it every day, so that's a deal. Okay, so the next thing on the list is I don't know what you call it. So this is a battery operated or the mini fan which you can charge it. So I bought it because I've just moved into a house which 1 year back, and there was electricity issues here, so the power goes off and you would never know when it comes. So I thought, okay, it will be handy to have a small fan which will help me cool myself off in case if required. So maybe I've used it for around I think more than 20-25 times. Yes, it has helped me, and I would say it's a good deal. So if this was bought from AliExpress, so now since Indo-China stuff is happening, I don't think you can buy it. So if you have something like this, it will be good. So is it a good deal? Good buy? Yes, I think it's a good buy. Okay, so next on the list is this Sennheiser PX100 or PX80, whatever it is, I forgot the model. So this one was bought for I think 1,000 rupees. So this is very lightweight, guys. So if you're somebody who likes to have something which is over your ears, but it's not very heavy, so I think that is why I bought this. But I have hardly used it for 3 times in 1 year, and whatever the sponge protective coverings which I had on top of it, everything is gone. So do you think it's a good deal? I think I've made a mistake buying this. I've just wasted 1,000 rupees. So if this is not something which you're looking into, please do not buy. Okay, moving on. So the next product on the list is this Boya microphone or speaker. So this is something which I'm using on most of the videos which I'm shooting. So this is not only for that. So if you have something like a lecture or something which you have to record and you want the voice to be clear, so this is an omnidirectional mic which can capture it, and it can be also plugged into a DSLR if required. So I've been using it for some time now, so I think it is helping me on most of the videos. So I think it's a good buy. Okay, so the next product which I want to talk about, which I bought, is this Western Digital Passport. So I think this is something which I am happy that I bought. This was bought for around 5,600 rupees from Amazon. and I think all my data from every device is backed up on this. So this is a lifesaver, guys. So if you have anything which is to be stored back somewhere and you wanted to access it later once in a while, this is something which you can do. And also it has a password protection, so even if you lose it, somebody flicked it from you, they will not be able to open until unless you have the password. So that is good. So this is something I think it's a worth expense from my side. So it's a good deal. Okay, so this one again was bought from my friend. So this is called Pebble. So this was a smartwatch back then. So now I think this company is no longer there. So I think I bought it for 8,000 rupees or something. So I had some Amazon Pay balance which I wanted to spend, and I was looking for a smartwatch at that time. So it was 2 years back, and I think from last 1 year there is no support for this. So if you have a Pebble watch series, now there is something called Rebel which supports this. So you can sign into that and your watch will still work. But most of the features, some of the features you have to pay for it. So if you're somebody who bought this, I think it's a bad deal because the company has just closed off and you don't have support. So that's a bad choice. Okay, so moving on. So the next thing on my list is this Light. So I think this is a funny little thing. So this was bought because I just have a smartphone which can be charged over Wi-Fi, I mean wireless. So I wanted to buy a wireless charger, and I've used it 10 times maximum, and it comes with a handy little night lamp, as you can see, which is given on the picture. So sometime that worked because my laptop doesn't have a keyboard, so mostly I use it like a night lamp. So I've used it very sparingly, maybe 20 times in last 1 year. So that was not a good buy, guys. So if you want to really buy a wireless charger, please think twice before it, because I don't think you'll use it. Okay, so the next thing on the list is, I don't know how you pronounce it, CHCOCO or CHCOCO. So this was a Bluetooth headset which was from Amazon for $599, and after offer I got it for $500. So this was really good for the price. It gave me very good music, but only downside of this is like it is slightly heavy, so you cannot keep it on your ears for some time, no more than 30 minutes, 1 hour is the max. So in that sense, for money, is it money worth? It's your money worth, but I was not able to use it just because it is very heavy, and that says my 500 rupees gone in drain. So is it a good choice? No, that was a mistake. Don't do it. Okay, the next tech thing which I bought is this Logitech Bluetooth speaker extender, whatever you call it. So this is something which takes your normal speaker and convert them to a smart speaker or a Bluetooth speaker. So if you have multiple speakers lying around at your home, you can connect to this and you can play music from this. So basically if you have a 2.1 or 5.1 which is not Bluetooth enabled, this device does that. So this was bought for $899. I've used it only once. Sadly, I've used it only once. So this was 899 rupees in drain. So if you're really not worried about this kind of device, please do not waste money on this. Okay, so next device which I bought, this was from Big Billion Days sale. So this is an Ambrain 18-watt charger. So this is something which I just bought because it was just 259 rupees. That's an impulse buy. That's called an impulse buy. So never do it, guys. So if you want something really, just then go and buy. Since I had a phone which is 15 watts capable, and as I showed you, I had a wireless charging tray or whatever you call it, and that cable was not fast. So I bought it specifically for that. So that was 1,300 and this is now 300. That again goes in the drain, 300 wasted. So this is a new addition to my collection. So this is ProPods. I don't know why they call ProPods. So I've been using it for I think 3 days. It came 1 week back. So this is my new addition to my headsets. So I basically have a lot of calls. So I have another Bluetooth headset, but that's a wired one. I'll show you that as well. So the problem with that is that it just had 3 or 3.5 hours of usage time, and the neckband, it has wires going here and there. So when you move your hand, it gets stuck, and that was really irritating. And if you cannot take the call when you're lying on the couch or the bed, because the neckband doesn't sit there properly, and that was causing issues. So that's why I went for this, and I've been using it for I think 5 days. And I've taken more than enough calls. I think around 10 hours calls already, and it is really good. So if you're somebody who takes a lot of calls and who needs a wireless headset, I think for 2,000 rupees, it's a good buy. I recommend this. I don't say that I wasted my 2,000. This is a good buy. Okay, so the next one is Google Mini. So this is something which I bought from Amazon again on the big billion day with the smart bulb. So obviously, like everybody says, smart things work better. So I wanted to control my lights on the room so that you can just get up in the morning and say good morning and everything lights up. But that just happens in movies. That real life nothing works like that. So I've used that smart bulb for one day. It worked just for one day and stopped working, and I had to return it. And then this device is basically working as a Bluetooth speaker now. I don't know what more to say. So if you have 2000 rupees just to say that you have a smart speaker, please buy. Okay, moving on. So the next on the list is this JBL Flip. Okay, so don't worry guys, this is not something which I've spent 5,000 on. This was bought from eBay. I think eBay is no longer there. So this is, I think this was my, about 2 years back, no, more than that. Okay, this is something really good for 800 rupees. This is a Bluetooth speaker which looks like the JBL, but doesn't sound like one. I've used it, I think, around 20-30 days. And maybe when I feel like, okay, I've spent 800 on that, I have to listen. I do take it up and listen. This is one of the Bluetooth speakers which is lying there on my house, which is not used. I will not recommend buying this, guys. So this is a bust. So I think if you've watched till here, I'm glad that you're here. So I would say these are some of the things which I've bought. There are still things which I can show, but I think these are the ones which I've bought recently. So if you're somebody who's tech savvy, who wanted to buy stuff, do not buy things on Big Billion Day or whatever day which Amazon calls as an Amazon Grand Sale Festival. So what happens is it will reduce the price to 1,000, 1,500, and you end up buying stuff which you really don't require. So think about it, guys. If you want something which is really useful for you, you can use it, your family members can use it, please go ahead and buy this. So now the things which I've shown would have cost me around 10,000, and I'm using hardly things which is worth around 3,000. So that 7,000 rupees is just gone. Could have been within my pocket, but it's gone. So that's something which I wanted to share. So if you have liked such videos, do let me know. Thanks for watching.